Hello and thank you for joining us here on the Weather Channel. We are seeing more heavy rainfall through parts of Queensland. Over the last 7 days, most of the east and north has seen some incredible rainfall. Let's check out the radar and have a look at what it has been looking like this morning. Good evening and thank you for joining us here on the Weather Channel. Now before we check out the southeastern corner, I want to show you this photo. I'm off to make the most of this beautiful weather while it lasts. Happy Australia Day everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Rob, back to you. For the point breaks, that will be your best bet for a paddle. Still going to be a little bit on the small side at around 1 to 2 foot. Those southeasterly winds making things a little bit on the messy side. A very similar case for the surfers across the Gold Coast, which will start to bring some rainfall to the southeast later in the weekend. And Ken, we're in for a dry weekend across the Alice Springs. Have a great weekend. Good evening, you're live with us here on the Weather Channel. The dry conditions are still continuing through the west of our nation. Now over in the west, we've seen some very, very warm temperatures. In fact, around Perth, we almost got to 39 degrees yesterday. Stay with me, I've got all these details and more for you as I take you around our nation's weather. A very good morning to those in Perth. You are currently sitting on 13 degrees, but we've got onshore southeasterly winds, so it's going to create a bit of a bump on the surface, but they're still around 3 foot of waves, so if you're super keen, get out there. There's lots of sunshine around. It's going to be a beautiful beach day. Absolutely, we've seen a lot of rainfall over the last couple of months, plenty more on the way, but a bit of a different picture across Victoria. Most of Victoria will see a beautiful day today. The Sunshine State has seen a lot of rainfall over the last 24 hours, so some much needed relief. But if all the rainfall has been affecting a beautiful weekend on the forecast. So some good news there. It has been very dry. Alice Springs expecting a max of 26 degrees for your Sunday. For your local weather, press the red button. In breaking weather, heavy rainfall is yet again affecting eastern parts of Queensland. Winds are pushing onshore from the coral seas, dragging in moisture. So as you'll notice, the exposed parts of the coastline seeing that red shading, so that is indicating the heaviest of the falls. The east, a completely different picture. New York and Atlanta all in for a beautiful day. Dallas in for a max of 18 degrees and Chicago 11 degrees with lots of sunshine today. And Mackay itself has actually seen close to 200 millimetres over the last 48 hours, and more rainfall is on the forecast. All in all, most of New South Wales is in for a beautiful weekend, including around Sydney. Get out there as soon as you can, and as you can see, quite a lot of people enjoying Bondi Beach this morning. Have a great weekend.